the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. To get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Stop them after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Testing the right side here. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. He's got the first and still going. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Scanning the field. It's Smith. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Hand off to the right side. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. What a catch! The offense stays on the field. Coach going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 4th down. He's throwing for it. A deep shot to the left side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Oregon, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. The offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Takes the handoff. It's Marshall.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He hands it off from the gun, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The Hurricanes will line up to kick it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. Fielded near the 20. The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it here. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. They're still trying to live up to that to this day.
Second down here. He's going to hand this off. He finds some space. He's in the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And there's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
And the Ducks are in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Here's the option play. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. It's an option look. Quarterback keeps the football. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ducks.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here, he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
Look, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Offense retakes the field. They were holding a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. On first down, it's play action. Pulls it in. It's Marshall. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. It's Marshall. They bring him down right at the 20.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Dropping back, it's Nickel. Fires it to the wideout. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he's not going to squander this chance.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if they has it back to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Off the play fake on first down. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. Oh, my gosh. Just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Gonna run it. It's Marshall. He's swarmed by the defense. Canes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. And the tailback's got it again. He shreds the tackle. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Third down play for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The game makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Second down after that previous play. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. To throw, it's Nickel. Running back has it on the screen now. And he's Brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. QB keeper all the way. Nowhere to run up the middle. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Across the 40. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Will kick this deep, begin the second half. Returner trying to create good field position. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Buying time, moving to his left. The pass ball is incomplete, trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Back to pass. It's Smith. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Miami. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. With the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender here.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. First down and more. He's still running. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's the second down play. He'll hand it off. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision. Back to pass. It's Smith. Tight end makes the catch on the corner route. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Keeps it on the design run. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Is back on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. First down, looking for more now. And tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So ball at the 30, this is a manageable third down play for the offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Makes the first down, but Casey Price, big hit there at the end.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Going absolutely nowhere, it'll be a loss on the play.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Ball carrier tackled there.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable third and short.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? He's got the first down and still motoring. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Handoff with a single back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up. The shotgun running play call. Running with purpose.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Canes have first and 10 here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Takes the handoff. It's Pringle. He's past the marker and still going. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a first and 10. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Here's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. It's Nickel. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Hawkins. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? Trying to run. It's Freeman. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
I don't blame him to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Canes. They jump on top now here in the 4th. Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this. Now in the 4th quarter to give them the lead.
Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The PAT is important when they get a 3-point lead. And the important extra point is good. The lead is 3 with time running out. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. 15. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. And the offense produce some magic. Looking downfield. It's Smith. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. A spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? And the quarterback will take a knee. That's a great performance in the pressure.